Welcome back to Math Concepts. We are continuing our work in the mathematics behind personal finance. In this video we are going to discuss how to find the monthly payment for a mortgage. This is going to involve using the same formula that we discussed in an earlier video. If you go back and look at APR loans, this concept is identical. Okay, a mortgage is a special kind of APR loan, typically for a larger amount. So let's go right into an example of computing the monthly mortgage payment. All right, so key ideas. You should be able to calculate the monthly mortgage payment after seeing this video where we show you how to use the formula. Once you have that, you can figure out the total amount of interest paid over the life of the loan. It's very quick once you've got the monthly payment. Okay, so let's look at this example right here. So Antonio, and let's change the wording on that a little bit. That's not quite what I want to say. So let's say Antonio obtains a mortgage for $223,000. It's a 25-year mortgage, and the annual percentage rate is 7%. Okay, so mortgages are typically from 15 to 30-year loans. Okay, in this example we're looking at a 25-year mortgage. Okay, so this is the monthly payment formula. We're going to find the monthly payment. Here's a little key for the various quantities involved. A is the amount borrowed, R is the rate, N is the number of payments in 1 year, and T is time in years. Okay, so I just plug the appropriate variables into the right places. Okay, so the mortgage amount was $222,000. Sorry, $223,000. And over here, you can see the rate was 7%, 0.07 over 12. Okay, this N in practice is almost always going to be 12, unless you have some weird situation where you're paying your mortgage every week or something like that. And then 1 minus 1 plus 0.07 over 12. And now for my exponent. Okay, notice I've got N is 12, T is the time for the mortgage in years. This is a 25-year loan. 25 times 12 gives me 300. So my exponent, and notice that minus sign right there, my exponent is minus 300. Okay, so if you're paying a mortgage off over the course of 25 years, you're going to need to make 300 payments. Okay, so we go to our calculator and we crunch our numbers here. Alright, so I like to enter, and with this calculator here, the TI-30 that I've got, you can enter this basically just like it looks right here. The only thing you need to do is make sure you put the numerator and denominators in their own set of parentheses. So let me clear this out. $223,000, right? That's the amount. Times, parenthesis for the numerator, 0.07 divided by 12. Close that parenthesis for the numerator. Divided by, open a new parenthesis, 1 minus, open another parenthesis, 1 plus 0.07 divided by 12. Close that parenthesis. Exponent. Now remember here we need to use this minus to change things to negatives on this calculator. So negative 300. Close the parenthesis for the denominator. We press equals and we get our monthly mortgage payment. Okay, $1,576.12. Okay, remember, round to 2 decimal places at the end. And the reason we're using 2 decimal places is we're talking about money. You want to round that to the nearest penny. All right. So you're going to need to send the bank this amount every month for 25 years to pay off that mortgage. Let's look at how much you need to actually pay over the course of this loan. So the total payments, okay, you're sending in this amount, $1,576.12. You're going to do that every month for 25 years, so that's a total of 300 payments. So multiply like that, and you're going to need to pay $472,836 for this mortgage. Okay, notice what the original amount was. Okay, the original amount was $223,000. So if you have a 25-year mortgage, 7% interest, and you take the whole 25 years to pay it off, you're going to pay more than double that mortgage amount. Okay. Now the total interest paid, we find that by taking the total of all the payments over the life of the loan and subtracting the amount that we borrowed. Okay, everything in excess of the original $223,000 that we borrowed, that's interest. So this is how we find it. Okay, so you had to pay $249,836 in interest. Okay, so this is the total of all payments. And this was the mortgage amount. And that's how you can determine the total interest paid over the life of the loan. And typically, if you're getting a 25 or 30-year mortgage and you take the whole time to pay it off, you're going to pay more than the original amount borrowed just in interest.